you are your trauma. And that's only because it's a part of you. Until you believe it's real, it's because you're feeding it with your energy and you're keeping it real. And you are your trauma so that, and only so that, you can dissolve it. You decide if it stays a trauma or if it turns into a learning lesson, into your highest potential, into the source of your power. You have the ability to change the structure of your own cells in your body and release them, change their structure from fear and tension back into the natural healthy state. With the natural healthy state comes ease. Our natural state is to be at ease, to be trusting, to be loving, to be satisfied with ourselves. But trauma, especially one that happened at times where we weren't able to fully process it, and where the situation occurred that we were presented with a situation where we cannot fully release and feel into our emotions. This is where trauma originates. This is how trauma originates. A guidance to this can be that pain, and wherever the pain is in your body, probably there are some clues. You can go into feeling of your pain and see layer by layer what happened there. Why did that tension occur there so long ago, or whenever it was? And what happened there? And usually if you do feel that there's tension, there's still fear, and usually that will be a place where repetitively the chronic pain occurs in that place in your body, then this is where we need to work. We need to work with the cells there, in the state where you're at ease, or in a non-active state, which means where the pain isn't active. In a state of the pain, there are other ways to go through those, but it is more of a mode of survival. But when you're not in the mode of survival, when you're okay, when you're not in terrible chronic pain, this is the moment where you want to look into those places where usually your pain originates and the tension usually arises, and you know this very well because repetitively this is where you subconsciously or even consciously you're aware you're saving that tension there. Wherever there's something stressful and you're closing down, that will be the place where you're saving your stress, because that was where the trauma was. And that's okay. It's good to understand this. And so what we need to do is revisit this place and bring our loving attention. And slowly, with practice, we can convince ourselves to become healthy again, fear-free again, to become at the natural state. We can teach ourselves to trust us again, that there is nothing that will harm them. On the other hand, what we do, we subconsciously attract stressful situations so that we can save tension into those places, and so that we can bring pain into our daily lives. This is what chronic pain is about. That's the pattern. Because the coping mechanism, the safe state for you right now is with pain. is with physical pain. So what we need to do is we need to teach ourselves that it's okay not to save that tension there anymore. It's okay to be at ease. Maybe we don't know how at first. Maybe we've never felt such ease. Maybe the chronic pain is always there on the background. This is what is the practice about, the work, the energetical healing. Revisiting yourself, the parts of your body that have been somehow suppressed by fear in the past, and you can heal them in the now. You can address them directly, let them know you're here to support them, and let them know that it's okay not to attract those stressful situations, not to have stressful situations in your life. This can become your life because you're in charge, you're the creator. And since you are the trauma, you can use that trauma to heal yourself. You can revert the way your cells are at the moment. And they can feel just as those, if you don't know how it would feel into those that don't hurt right now. And compare them and ask them between each other, how can you bring them to that natural state again?